This is Honors Geometry Lesson 8.5 Part 2. Now we're going to talk about the midsegment of the trapezoid. Okay, so first, what is the midsegment? So we've talked about the midsegment of a triangle. And if you have a midsegment of a triangle, it's a segment that joins the midpoint of the two sides. And we said that it was parallel to the base. So we knew that, and we also said that the midsegment of a triangle is half the length of the base. So a trapezoid also has a midsegment. It is parallel to the bases, so therefore we're going to have corresponding angles. So you can go ahead and just carry those angles from the base up. It's also halfway between the two bases. So how are you going to find the length of that midsegment? It's no longer half of the base because there's two bases. So let's say that this base has a length of 8 units, and let's say this one has a length of 12 units. So the question is, what's halfway between 8 and 12? And you can probably guess, you're going to just find the average. So we're going to take 8 plus 12, divide that by 2, it gives us 20 divided by 2, or 10. So what you want to do is you want to add the two bases together and divide by 2. It's going to find you the length of the midsegment, or the average of the two bases. Okay, so let's try a couple. This one, we're given that the bases are 10 and 18, so we're going to add them together and divide by 2. So we get 28 divided by 2, or 14. So the length of this midsegment is 14. And if you think of a number line, 14 on a number line is halfway between 10 and 18. And the same thing here, 21 plus 25, divide by 2, we get 46, divided by 2, or halfway between that would be 23. Oops. Right. What happens if they don't give you the bases? What if they give you one base and the midsegment and we're missing one of the bases? You can use the same formula. You can add your two bases together and divide by 2 and then set it equal to your midsegment. I'm going to multiply both sides by 2 to get rid of the divide by 2. Subtract 35, and we get that x equals 13. And if you wanted to check, is 24 halfway between 13 and 35? And some of you are saying, hey, I see an easier way to do that. Absolutely. If you say on a number line, if I'm going from 35 down to 24, you know you're subtracting 11. So from 24 down to the next base, we know we're going to subtract 11 again. So if you want to use the shortcut, you can just say 24 minus 11, we get our 13 again. Let's throw in a little algebra in. Okay, same idea. We're going to add our two bases together, divide by 2, and that's going to give us the midsegment. I'm going to go ahead and multiply both sides by 2 to get rid of that divide by 2. Remember, the fraction bar is considered a grouping symbol, so we've got to get rid of that first. Subtract 10 from each side and divide by 2. So it looks like the value of x is 2. All right, same thing here. We're going to say that 3x plus, 3x, pen's messing up here. Let's change colors. 3x plus 1, when I add that to 15 and divide by 2, I get 12.5. Again, first thing I'm going to do is get rid of that divide by 2 by multiplying both sides by 2. I'm going to combine my like terms while we're here. Make that 16. Get 25 over here. Subtract 16 from each side. Looks like that's going to give us 9. So in this case, it looks like x is going to be 3. Please try the practice problems. Email me if you have any questions. Thank you. Oops, so.